Hey folks, Bobby here. Excited to share with you our latest launch at Equals. Today we're launching Equals Warehouse. This solves one of the most daunting problems for any early startup. It's one of the first problems I encountered as the head of finance at Intercom. It's getting your data all into the same place. Now, the status quo, the old way of doing this, is to go buy an ETL tool, to buy a data warehouse, to buy a BI tool, to hire a bunch of people to actually consolidate all this for you. And that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars over time, if not millions of dollars, and takes a lot of time, a lot of mistakes made along the way. Today with Equals, you can sidestep that whole process, and you can do it in a fraction of the time and a fraction of the cost. So let me actually show you how this works in Equals. What we do is we connect directly to your data sources. So whether you've got data in Stripe or Salesforce or QuickBooks or HubSpot, we aggregate all that data for you in a warehouse. That's Equals Warehouse. And then we allow you to create what are called views, which is what you're seeing here. And views are basically transformations of that data. And so I clicked into this daily business pulse view. And what you see here are queries that I've written against my Salesforce instance and my Stripe instance. And it's aggregated here into one table that's got Salesforce data and Stripe data. And so here I'm looking at opportunities one, as well as my ARR balances or my billings amounts. You can also use views elsewhere. So you can see that there are two other views in my Equals instance that are running queries off of this view. And then when you actually go into your Equals workbook, you have access to all the views that you've created in Equals. You also have access to your raw underlying data sources. So of course you can query Stripe or Salesforce directly or any SQL database, but you can query the same views that we were just looking at. So in this case, let's click into the Daily Business Pulse. We select that, and then you'll see I'm actually working with that table here in my Equals instance. And so this is it. This is the power of views and Equals Warehouse. It basically allows you to sidestep the old way of having to build all of this stack bespoke with all these different solutions, with different analysts and different engineers, spending months, if not years, standing this all up. With Equals, you can get stood up at a fraction of the cost in a fraction of the time. Thanks.